They had put a blockade up, so we couldn't get up the highway any farther than where this last crossroads comes in. And the whole neighborhood, as well as a bunch of other folks that live in the area, so we're stopped, police are stopping everyone. And we're just standing at the road, kind of at this crossroads, and we could see our homes were on the other side of a ridge, and all we see is 100-foot flames on the side where, we were standing. And we all we broke COVID regulations and held each other and cried and said, it's not possible for our neighborhood to survive this. It was like being in hell.
It was end of summer, an unusual summer, but nevertheless a time of the year that we were able and allowed to spend more time outside because we were in the 4th or 5th month since the lockdown. And we started hearing about the wildfires. When we started hearing about the number of people that were being displaced because of the fire, that put things in perspective. This was happening on top of COVID. So you think just when you think things can get worse, in fact they got much worse for many people who are our neighbors.
Access has been serving this community for 45 years. And we are both the regional food bank as well as the community action agency. So our mission is food, warmth, and shelter for the most vulnerable individuals in our community. To lose 3,000 households in a wildfire, with businesses and downtowns of cities completely gone, it was, we were already overwhelmed. Right after the fires, we were getting 250 phone calls a day, where we're also already getting hundreds of phone calls because of COVID per day. So on top of where we were already serving 1 in 4 residents of Jackson County. And it was overwhelming. And the emotional impact that, for all of us worldwide with COVID, and then to have a community tragedy like this that just is so devastating, whether you were directly impacted or not. You can't drive in this community. You can't talk to people without feeling directly what we've all gone through. The day after the fire, we have to go to Walmart to get supplies because we are evacuated. And I see my colleagues in the parking lot handing out food. And literally it's so smoky, you can hardly see them. And so it's just like, oh my God, there we are. So I just, I'm really emotional about, what we do and the impact we have.
It just resonated with us because it was close to home. So we really felt that the whole state was in an emergency situation. So in thinking about ways to help our neighbors, we thought that Black Friday was really the first great opportunity that we had as a company to devote a portion of our sales into a charitable donation and to match what our customers had contributed, so we could send a more sizable donation that would have a bigger impact.
So I had never heard of Brooklyn Tweed until we received an incredibly generous donation. And I immediately reached out to say thank you. And I think it's very reflective of the values that your company has. And so we just so appreciate and are grateful for that support. You translate that gift into meals in this kind of simplest terms. We're able to provide over 110,000 meals for that donation. And so, that's 110,000 times that somebody would have gone hungry without that.
I really wish to thank sincerely from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of everyone here at Brooklyn Tweed, everyone who, out of the generosity of their hearts, decided to contribute to this fundraising initiative. Thank you so much for caring. Thank you so much for helping. We couldn't have done it without you.
Access wants to thank Brooklyn Tweed and your customers for your amazing generosity and support to the Southern Oregon community. We really couldn't have gotten through this without you. And we just want to say thank you.